If you look at the pop landscape right now, you'll notice a distinct pattern. Songs are getting shorter. The standard runtime has shrunk well under 2.5 minutes, engineered specifically to catch your attention while swiping through a rapid-fire feed. So when the group BOYNEXTDOOR announced their highly anticipated new track and called it Viral, the strategy seemed obvious. They were leaning right into that algorithm-friendly trend. On the surface, the lyrics play out like a relatable, slightly pathetic breakup song. The narrator acts like an ex-boyfriend clinging to a lost romance, pleading with lines like, "Without you, I feel sick." This chart compares the duration of a typical modern hit against Viral, which clocks in at over 3.5 minutes long. It's a massive outlier in an era of shrinking attention spans. Inside that extended runtime, they packed in aggressive guitar riffs and classic K-pop architecture, sections for a full intro, a dynamic bridge, and a demanding dance break requiring old-school head mics. Why would a group name their song Viral while actively engineering it with the kind of sprawling complexity that defies short-form trends? The lyrics function as a Trojan horse. The group uses the familiar language of a lost romance to mask a specific set of artistic ambitions. The narrator suddenly shifts mid-verse, moving away from relationship drama to declare, "Stage is my zone. I run this show." They follow it up with a clear reference to the industry itself. "Gonna put my copyright on it. This song will be all over your feed." They are singing directly about ownership and a hunger for their work to resonate globally. This structural choice reflects the influence of their lead producer, Zico. As a veteran artist himself, he guided the group to move past the TikTok-optimized formula in favor of a more complete musical experience. You can see this shift in their visual identity, too. The approachable, friendly guys from next door are replaced by performers executing sharp, military-style choreography that demands absolute precision. The muse they are chasing in these lyrics is the music industry itself, and the desire for their story to echo through the streets long after the trend cycle moves on. This ambition isn't limited to the recording booth. It shows up in how the group handles the physical reality of the job. Right before the intense promotion cycle for this new album began, leader Jaehyun suffered a severe ankle sprain. Medical professionals advised rest, and his bandmates tried to stop him from working, but Jaehyun insisted on attending interviews while balancing on crutches. He said he was focusing on treatment specifically so he could perform as fully as possible, refusing to sit out while his team promoted their first full-length album. When Jaehyun pushes through a physical injury just to be on stage, he is mirroring the exact desperation described in the lyrics. The hunger to be seen and heard is more than a concept. It's the group's primary motivator. That drive extends across their entire first studio album, Home, which marks the conclusion of their introductory phase as a group. They established their roots on the tracklist with a song titled 06070. That number represents the postal code of the old KOZ building where they spent their trainee years. The track outlines the anxieties and doubts they faced in that building, particularly during a long hiatus where they had to decide what kind of artists they wanted to become. They also included the track Forever You, which features personal letters written by the members to their families, some of which were recorded through tears. Member Sungho defines the title Home as an emotional sanctuary, a place for the heart to briefly stop and find comfort through raw honesty. By using that honesty to anchor the album, BOYNEXTDOOR created a lead single named Viral that, ironically, ignores the disposable nature of going viral. Instead of chasing a fleeting social media trend, they used this album to lay their deepest anxieties and fiercest ambitions bare, building a foundation meant to last.